Hey, this Hangout is on the air. Good morning, everybody, and welcome. Actually, you can start. Start it off.
Oh, hey, good afternoon, everybody in the Eastern time zone, and good morning to everybody in the Pacific time zone. So today is Daily Magic with Len and Laura. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. There was a couple of new people yesterday that we wanted to make sure that you all knew this is the book that we are holding our workshop on. These are the practices that we're using. We talked yesterday briefly about you can get this on Amazon as an ebook or as a regular book to hold so you can do notes, but we just wanted to make sure that you knew that this is what we were working off of. So thanks for coming. We appreciate you. We love you. And we are very grateful that you are here. So let's get rolling.
Amen. Amen. So I hope everybody. I want to talk about the magic rock, and so do you. But let me talk about just for a moment. I hope everybody got their magic rock. Now I know that for some people that may seem like a little like I'm gonna talk to a rock. Well, not really talk to it, but the rock becomes a symbol. And what I found last night by taking my magic rock and doing the daily exercise, and you're going to do this every day for the next 28 days. One of your daily exercises is going to be to pick up your rock at night and hold it in your hand and let it become a symbol of gratitude. And you're going to think through all the good things that happened to you today, none of the bad things, just the good things. And you're going to pick the best thing that happened, and you're going to be really thankful for it. And what, Marta can't talk to her cat? And Marta, what does that have to do with price of tea in China?
Follow us, Marta. Follow us.
But I found that for me, that was a really powerful exercise because just forcing that thought process to go back through the day. How did you find it, Laura?
Well, I found it really powerful also because, we were talking, I was talking briefly earlier with you before the show when we talked about how sometimes negative thoughts can creep up into your mind. And we use the garden as an analogy. You have weeds growing in your garden every day. So what happens if you don't weed your garden? Well, they keep growing and growing, and then soon enough your plants are going to grow because there's so many weeds. So you have to weed it every single day. And so I found that sometimes at night when the girls are bad and I'm just thinking, sometimes those creep in, those negative thoughts. And I was really happy. I did. I took out my rock and I thought about it wasn't just one best thing. I actually had a couple, but to take out the rock and to hold it and say, the best thing that happened me today was this, was so powerful. I actually thought I slept better. I really did.
Well, I believe you did. I believe you did. And this is something. If you go back through, I mean, I've done tons and tons of trainings and things on this topic at various times, and we always do the same thing. The idea is to go to bed at night with your subconscious, feed your conscious mind and your subconscious mind good, not bad. And we all have a tendency to lay in bed at night and think about all the things that went wrong today, and
Yeah.
we load ourselves up with a garbage can full of crap, and then we wonder why we can't sleep. Then we get up the next day and we don't feel good because we didn't get enough sleep, and we repeat the cycle. And this is a really powerful anchor to break that cycle. And so the reason I'm dwelling on it just a little bit long is I want to just encourage everybody to really take advantage of this concept. It's really powerful.
I agree. So can I tell my rock story now? I'm going to tell my rock story now. All right. So here's my
See,
rock.
I'm trying to train Laura to quit asking for permission.
I always ask.
Tell
Hey,
your Laura, would you please tell your rock story now?
yes, I will tell it. So my family and I went to Mackinac Island one year. I think it was 2 years ago. And when we were there, we usually rent bikes and we ride around the island. And we stopped at this one place right by the water. And, we were throwing rocks and flipping them across the water and seeing if they skipped. And the girls were, just looking for different rocks. And then Rick came up and gave me this. It is a heart-shaped rock. And anyway, he told me he loved me, and I just thought it was so beautiful. Well, we went back again this year, and he gave me another one, and then the girls gave me one. So now I have a few of them, and they're all heart-shaped. Isn't that neat?
Sweet, neat. Wait, I see a business here.
Yes, I do
Look,
too.
look, if that guy in Africa can sell these things for $1,000 a piece, for those of you who saw the video yesterday, he was selling gratitude rocks for $1,000 a piece. Heart-shaped gratitude rocks ought to be worth at least 10 times that.
Yes, I bet you. And I actually, this is okay. So anyway, so this is my rock. This is what I'm using. I keep it in my pocket because it's really small. And that's the one that I'm using for right by my bedstand. So
cool.
Yeah.
I suppose we should talk about today's topic now, and that's relationships. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea.
Today, the primary focus of day number 3, and by the way, folks, one question you might ask for many of you, it's already the afternoon. If you were doing this on your own and we weren't doing this daily broadcast, you would be doing these exercises as early in the day as possible. And we are. Just early in the day as possible is 1 o'clock in the afternoon for some of us. But today's day 3 is magical relationships. And this is really important because if you have relationships in your life, if you have people, especially people that you're strained or have some stress in a relationship, this is just a marvelous way to repair that relationship. And if you have a relationship that you've been in for a number of years, I will promise you, unless you've been doing something actively like we're about to discuss, that relationship isn't as good as you think it is. It's time to give it some energy. Relationships, we tend to let them go. We tend to think, oh, I don't have to tell her I love her. She knows I love her. And as time goes by, the relationships erode. And what this is going to do is it's going to help you bring magic back to your relationship. And how are you going to do that? So you've already hopefully picked a picture of 3 people, and you can have more than 3 if you want, but you got to have 3 people that you want to have a good relationship with, that you're close to, that you care about. And what you're going to do is you're going to look at the picture of each person, and you're going to tell the picture. You're going to tell the person what you like about them, what is important to you about them, and why you like it. So choose 3 of your closest relationships and collect a photograph of each person. And with the photo in front of you, write 5 things you are most grateful about each person. And then begin each sentence with the magic words, thank you, and include their name and what you're specifically grateful for. And the point here is many times in our relationships, we tend to, just like the weeds in the garden, we tend to focus on the things we don't like. Rick, how many times do I have to tell you to carry out the damn garbage? You would never say anything like that, right?
I can honestly say I've never said that.
Good. But some people do. I mean, I could use that.
You can ask him if that's true. Rick, that's true, right?
The point is we tend to nitpick in our relationships sometimes. And this is a really good way to bring ourselves back to center in a relationship and to remember the things that we like about the person, the things we care about the person. So today's focus is on the relationships, the three most important relationships in our life. You can have more than three, uh, but three minimum. So, do you have anything more you would like to say about that, Laura?
No, I think that just remember, for the people that don't have the books yet, what we're doing um, is we have a journal. We did this day one. Just get a journal. It can be a notebook journal or very specific paper, and then start writing 10 blessings that you are thankful for, grateful for every morning. And you put who you're grateful for, what you're grateful for, and why. 10 of those. And just when you're done, go back, read through them. And after every time you read it, then say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're going to do that for all 28 days, as well as when you go to bed at night, you hold your rock in your hand and you think about what was the best thing that you were thankful for today. So doing those two things, this is what we just talked about. That's the third day. So if you don't have the book and you're waiting on it, at least those are the two things that we've already completed or that we're currently doing every single day.
Now, we are also posting this daily in the group, right? Does everybody know where to find it? Or do you think is it worth doing a screen share and just showing people where they can find it?
No, I think everybody, we created a group. If you weren't here yesterday, we created a group that's called Daily Magic with Laura and Len. We added everybody who was registered into the group. When you go into the group, you just click on the Files tab and you'll see the updated notes for the day. And if
Right.
anybody needs help finding that, they're not sure how, message Len or I, and we can show you. But I don't think we need to do a screen share.
Okay. Okay. So that's it. So the total daily exercise, to just sort of reiterate, is to make your list of the 10 things you're grateful for, and remember to say thank you, thank you, thank you after each one. The magic words are thank you. And then to choose 3 of your closest relationships, collect a photograph, and with the photograph in front of you, write 5 things that you're most grateful about with each person, and then read your things. Begin each sentence with the magic words, thank you, thank you. Include their name and what you're grateful for. So, and before you go to sleep at night, take your magic rock in one hand, scan all your events of the day for the best ones, find the best one and be grateful for it and say thank you. The magic words are thank you.
I think that's all, folks.
That's it. Get you out of here on time. What a deal. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks,
see you
everybody,
tomorrow.
for coming.
Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.
Bye.